really just my overall, pace throughout, the whole game. Just my alertness and just, being relaxed and playing.
How has Coach Wilson maybe challenged you regarding the fumbles? How has he kind of approached you and said things you got cleaned up?
He just, he expects more out of me. And it's just some, little mistakes or something that should never happen.
The physical aspect, how much more physical are you now than you were, at the end of last year? To be able to take the punishment, to take the pounding that you're going to take?
I feel like, I'm way more physical. Coaches always tell me, to deliver the blow, and that's something I've been working on, and something I got to continue to get better at. 'Cause I just remember it was one thing Coach McCullough said about losing yards, and that's like one of my main goals, is to always finish forward.
When you were younger, did you have a tendency to try to juke people out as opposed to maybe not just delivering the ball?
I really kind of, I kind of do both when I need to. When I feel like, if I'm in open field, I try to, juke someone. But if I'm, running between tackles, I'm low pads.
You mentioned falling forward. It was something Jordan did a lot last year.
Yeah.
Is that something you kind of took from him, or is that just
Yeah, that's one of the main things I took from Jordan, and he even told me. And that's one thing I try to, focus on more. So I always just finish forward and get yards after contact.
You guys have over 200 yards rushing as a group. Step by you. Just how did that consistency and production, I guess, across the board from you guys as running backs help set the tone?
It was just something that's expected. I feel like we bring a great deal to the team, and it's just one guy's out. It don't matter who's in. You're just gonna continue to get the job done.
And it seemed like it really helped Rich kind of settle down and get comfortable. Go to you guys to establish the ground game, and that opened up the passing game. What did you see out of him, sort of, I guess, as the ground game sort of made him more comfortable?
I felt like Rich was, coming into the game relaxed. I really couldn't see Rich because I was, actually in the game, but I felt like he was kind of relaxed. I felt like, the RBs and like, the line, receivers. I felt like we all did a good part of, taking some of that pressure and stress up off of him. But I feel like he did overall a pretty good job.
We got to see Cole Guest the other night. Obviously, the speed's really impressive, but maybe the vision is the next part for him. What do you want to see as a guy in that backfield? What do you want to see him work on? What do you want to see him develop as the year goes on?
We all want to see. We all talk about him. We all talk to him about his pace and just keeping his head up. And he's gonna be fine. He's gonna be great.
Do you think it'll make a difference in the long run, kind of starting the first game on the road versus starting at home?
I don't know. I really don't think so. Really, it just comes all down to, effort and the love for the game, respect the game. So, if you do those things, you should be fine.
Thanks, Devine.
Yep.
How excited are you guys to be coming back here?
It's very exciting to play home games. You gotta love home games because the fans and you get your parents and everything. So it's gonna be very exciting.
Coach Wilson talked about seeing new things from FIU, and especially Ball State as a new staff. Who was making the calls on those new fronts on offense to adjust?
Kind of a collective unit, Coach Fry, Coach Johns, they kind of came together and saw who was with FIU, who worked with them, and kind of got an idea of what they were going to do. But, first game's always rough, because you never know what they're going to come out with. They could come out with an odd front or a four-man or anything under the sun, so you just got to have a couple banked reps. It was good for me since I've had a little bit of experience in the Big Ten. I had some banked reps on like odd fronts and stuff like that, but I think it was a little more difficult for Coy, but I think after he saw it a couple times, he picked it up pretty good.
You mentioned Coy. The last left tackle starting out there as a freshman turned out to be pretty good. What makes you guys comfortable having him out there starting, lining up with you guys as a freshman?
I think he plays hard. He's obviously going to have MAs. He's a freshman, but I think he plays hard. He wants to be the best player he can be, and I think that's what Coach Fry and what this offensive line likes about him.
Have you started looking at Ball State defensively? What challenges do they pose to you?
I think they bring some funky looks. On third down, they kind of get into a little odd kind of chaos sort of look, but I think we can get some reps on it in practice and definitely help us out.
They've won the last 3 games in this series dating back to 2008. Has that been an emphasis in the locker room, beating them again and really solidifying your place in the state as a football school?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, it's kind of hard because those weren't really our teams. But, I mean, we're just confident in what we're going to do this year as this unit. And obviously we're going to give it our all, because we want to be the best state school.
Going to your last home opener, how exciting is it to play at home?
Oh, it's really cool. It's good to have the new turf out there. And it's good to have a nice team with me, so I'm just excited to get back out there in front of the Hoosier fans.
Sorry, I think you've already been asked, but just kind of in terms of the way Rich handled his first game on the road, just kind of how do you man the huddle? How do you feel it did?
I thought I did really good. It's kind of hard for someone coming in into a whole new system, kind of have that experience. But I think he handled it really well. He took control, helped a couple guys get back on track, helped a couple of young guys elevate their game. So I thought he did a good job.